As discussions continue around Christchurch's long-term plan, the Mayor's put forward her 2 cents. After hundreds of submissions, Leanne Dalzell's released her alternative budget for the council to consider at the end of the month. She's offering a lower rates rise of just under 8%, tapering off in the future, and wants to hold on to some strategic assets. Jared McCulloch has more details.
The Mayor sitting alongside Finance Councillor Raf Maggi and Councillor Andrew Turner at the weekly media session. The Mayor made her views on what should be done to help get the city back on its feet financially and get the books back in black. This follows a lengthy process, more than 6 months' work by the Christchurch City Council to find solutions for the city's future. And after lengthy draft long-term plan hearings, Mayor Leanne Dalzell has made her recommendation.
I believe my proposal strikes the right balance between the 2 resounding messages we have heard from residents, getting the proposed rates increases down and retaining public ownership and control of our core infrastructure assets, the port, the airport and Orion.
So here's a breakdown of the Mayor's 5 recommendations. The draft long-term plan says the council would look at increasing rates to nearly 8.75% over the next 3 years. However, the Mayor recommends starting out at just over 8%, and this would likely trend down as time goes on, but that is yet to be finalised. The Mayor's second proposal would see a phased program of debt repayment over 3 years, $200 million in the first and second year, and up to $350 million in the third year if required, saying the debt may not be as high. In fact, it might be what the council had stated last year, around $550 million. Thirdly, Mayor Dalzell believes the council can also save money by limiting some planned projects over the next few years. She recommends some projects need to be reallocated to other council budgets. But she has put a priority on New Brighton, which would be taken care of by the recently formed Development Christchurch. There would be more support into the council's transition plan and would look at developing the Flood Defence Fund. This would likely happen over the next 2 years. She also talked about the city's assets, wanting Orion, the port and the airport to remain as strategic assets, and she wants EcoCentral included too.
We all oppose selling community assets built up over years of public investment to bidders who are prepared to contribute nothing but cash to the community that invested in developing those assets. It's cold comfort when the benefit of the cash has disappeared.
As for the other assets on the current list, the Mayor is suggesting to say bye-bye to the following council-owned ventures, saying they're not necessary for both strategic reasons and the well-being of the community. Some include City Care, Red Bus and Horncastle Arena. Lancaster Park is uncertain at the moment. They're still fighting insurance claims. She also wants to sell all off-street parking.
But of course this is still a proposal. It is not set in stone. I have asked councillors to table their amendments by the 12th of June so that the parameters are clearly spelt out ahead of the debate.
So will the Mayor's recommendations help solve the council's $1.2 billion debt and release the nearly $750 million needed? Well, the proposal will have to wait for 3 weeks when the Christchurch City Councillors get together in the council chamber to debate the plan. A long time yet to save the city's financial woes. The meeting is due to take place on June 23rd. Jared McCulloch, CTV News.